India's Best Insurance Product Awards is organized by Insurance Alerts, India's largest and Asia's second largest exclusive insurance news platform, reaching over 20 countries twice daily to insurance professionals, with over 40% to the top management of insurance companies, TPA, insurtechs, intermediaries, and web aggregators. We are connected to over 23,000 on LinkedIn. Our Insurance Alerts broadcast is the world's only exclusive insurance content YouTube channel, with over 100 videos on insurance. Insurance Alerts handcrafted in Bharatvarsh, solely dedicated to global insurance news in English and Hindi, with prime focus on India. Soon it will be available in all regional languages of India as well. Insurance Alerts covers international news and events, policies launched by life, general and health insurance companies, stock news of insurance companies, interview with insurance professionals and top management, legal issues, updates on stock market on insurance company shares, latest orders and notifications by regulatory bodies and government authorities, insurance knowledge hub, etc.
Intermediaries are the backbone of our insurance industry, spread all over the country, including remote areas, but they are the who have no access to news on insurance industry, as there is no such exclusive platform. Insurance Alerts is conceived to fill up this gap and develop a platform where every single insurance intermediaries and insurance professionals has free access to insurance news. Insurance Alerts publishes news and articles for intermediaries, which elevates their status, upgrades their marketing skills, and develops interest of their vital role in trade and commerce to promote the healthy growth of the insurance industry in line with national objectives.
Our newly launched Medical Alerts, which caters to healthcare industry, now reaches over 15,000 doctors and hospitals every day in India. Soon it will be launched in other parts of Asia.
Welcome to Insurance Alerts broadcast. Today we have with us Mr. Mitul Vora. He is CEO and MD of Health India TPA, and we are going to talk to him regarding the role of a TPA in the growth of the health insurance industry. Sir, what is the role of a TPA in the growth and the way health insurance has come up in this country by a TPA?
First of all, thank you very much. And see, the TPA industry per se is relatively new, just like the insurance private industry. It was inaugurated in 2002, and now we are probably 23 years in terms of experience. Since then, there's been an evolving role of the TPA. From an initial very primary way of assessing claims, passing files, interacting with the vendors, including hospitals and insurers, was done on a very manual basis and a very primary and basic level. Over the years, things have evolved. Technology has come in, plan building has come in, investigation has come in. The role of a TPA as basically an adjudicator, if you like, in between the insurer and the client, ratifying a claim, scrutinizing a claim, liaisoning with the hospitals, negotiating the rates on behalf of the insurers, investigating claims, putting in a tech play whereby which a minimum manual intervention is involved, getting in other AI tools today to counter-check authenticity of policyholders as well as claims. This has all become a very, very large and rather huge responsibility for a TPA, if you like. This is where now the TPA started playing a very important role. From claim adjudication, auto adjudication, claim investigation, identification of policyholders' credentials, liaisoning with the hospitals, automating the claim play, automating the documentation process, making it as seamless as possible. This is typically the role of a TPA today, as well as interacting with the policyholders, ensuring they don't have grievances, resolving their grievances, ensuring smooth understanding between the policy terms and conditions and the policyholder. This is effectively what the role of a TPA is today.
Okay. Nowadays, most of the things are technology based. So how TPAs are using this technology?
So TPAs have to adapt like the whole world is adapting in every sphere of life today. Technology is extremely, extremely important because our entire process from the uploading of claims, intimation of claims, paying the hospital, intimating the insurance company, intimating the insured is all now system driven, trigger driven, and through technology. The application process of basically adjudicating a claim is done through a system called plan building, where the terms and conditions of a policy are already inbuilt in the system. So the doctor has to only medically adjudicate a claim. The submission of claim documents can be done online today by a policyholder. So it saves him the time from actually visiting the premise, but he can just send the documents by courier and upload the claim so that the process of adjudication of the claim can start as soon as the intimation is received online via an insurance company. Validations, alerts, both to the insurer and the insured is done through technology, through WhatsApp, through emails, through online validations. Hospitals today are paid through a seamless system with the TPA, wherein there's an integration so that the claim system, documentation submission system is all seamlessly done so that the physical movement of documents is restricted to a courier or a post. And the actual movement of the claim file can take place through an online process. Final ratification is done when the original documents are received. But at least the processing of it is done online. Intimation of it is done online. So the process moves quickly. Earlier, it used to be wait for the physical documents, wait for any supplementary documents, and only then you could process a claim. So till the time documents were not physically received, either from the insured or from the insurer or from the hospital, you couldn't move forward. Now, because of an online submission system, it can happen online. So obviously that's greatly advanced time and efficiency of settling a particular claim.
Hospitals have a lot of grievances against TPA. Always they say payment don't come in time, you don't pay the claims which are payable and things like that.
Well, I think that's a bit unfair. As a matter of fact, the payments to hospitals are quite regular because you see, once a claim is passed, in the current way the system works, the insurance company pays off the claim. We adjudicate the claim, we upload it into the portal of the insurance company and say that these are the list of approved claims, please pay off the claims, and the claims are paid. So there's no question of any delays. What we today actually have a little bit of grievance with hospitals, and it's always the case that whenever a patient is insured, we feel that the rates are slightly inflated from the hospital because they know that the insurance company will pay them off. So that's where the tussle takes place in terms of negotiating, settling, approving or disapproving the final claim amounts, where there could be delays. But once all this is all approved and the claim is paid, within 48 hours, the payment is made to the insurance, to the hospital. If the system was lengthy and if we were actually creating issues, I don't think there would be such an impress system or an automatic system between hospitals and the insurance companies.
What do you see the future for the TPAs? Where you think they will be in next 10 years?
I think India very much is aping what the West is doing, where TPAs then started transforming into becoming health management organizations. So health management organizations in the US also handle premiums, where there's the concept of either you can do it through an insurance policy or you can do a self-insurance based system. I'm sure if India wants to and will, not only wants to, will follow best practices that are there around the world, this will be a system that will evolve eventually, where today you will be allowed to either go through an insurance model or a self-assured model. Also, the TPA typically would play a very large role because of their knowledge in terms of claim adjudication, in terms of how they authorize a claim, how they scrutinize a claim, the investigation of a particular claim, the genuinity of a claim. all of this adjudication requires years of experience and data, which today the TPA has. So that's very, very essential in reducing the claims outflow and helps the profitability of an insurance company. So I feel these roles are very important roles that today typically a TPA only will do, because the level of knowledge, investment in the process, and the outcome requires a dedicated time. It cannot be part of a particular process. It has to be an individual, independent process where there can be no influence, if you like. So I feel that the TPA becomes an independent adjudicator playing a very, very important role.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. And we'll be in touch with you for more updates in times to come.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar.